What's going on, you guys? Today I'm going to do another review on an electric scooter by Hiboy right there. This is the Hiboy Max V2, 350 watt motor in the front. uh, Specs are 17 miles range with a top speed of 18.6, which I did get a little bit higher. I got actually 19 miles per hour, which supposedly it said on the odometer, it said 19, but you know, that was at one occasion. It was very rare. It was a dead shot, straight shot, about 2 mile range. And yeah, it was under certain conditions, but I did get the 19, which one time since I've had it, and I had it over a month. Max weight this thing can carry, max load is 265 pounds. I'm about 235 pounds or 230. Normally I get about 8 miles fully charged range, and I go about top speed of 17 miles per hour. This thing dies pretty quick, but overall I'll say it's a fairly decent scooter. A couple things I want to talk about are, I expected a lot more from the scooter for paying $400. The fender here broke on me twice. That is not supposed to do that. It's actually supposed to sit higher and solid, but the support bar broke off twice. Got to replace once, got to replace twice, and both of them broke. Actually, the second one I replaced, it broke the same day I put it back on. And a lot has to do with the shock absorbers, which aren't absorbing the shock. I think it's just they're gimmicky, but that's, you know, that's just my opinion. I don't know. But scooter, I like the brake. I like the fact that it has the electrical brake, dual brake, throttle. It has an app. The tires are 8.5 honeycomb non-pneumatic tires, which means they're airless, but they have these holes engraved into them, which is supposed to act as air to absorb more shock from the bumps. But I feel every bump, which, I mean, a lot has to do probably with the weight, but other people rode this and they all have the same complaint that I do, that you feel every bump. So on really old bumpy streets, your eyes vibrate violently, where you have to slow down or come to a stop to rest your eyes, and it's very annoying. Even though it has dual shock absorbers, front shock absorber, back shock absorber underneath, they don't really work. I did make a homemade makeshift bag holder to hold my bags right here. Got a little clip, a little light for night. Yeah, a little makeshift thing. I didn't like the fact that it didn't come with the hook. Wow, it's missing 2 bolts. I did not notice that. So I'm guessing that's why it's very loose. Yeah, these scooters are known for, they're very prone for the bolts to fall out of them. I did not notice that. This one's really loose. I saw that earlier. My niece did fall off on the scooter, so that may have a lot to do with it. I do actually see a crack in the weld. I'm noticing all this in daylight. Yeah, this is just my honest review. For 456 total I paid for this, taxes and shipping from Amazon. I'm just gonna go out and say it, this is not worth it. There are a lot more better options. Maybe I should have got the big brother of this scooter, which was the Hiboy Max V3 with the air-filled tires, but it didn't have the suspension. I wanted the suspension. I thought the suspension and the airless tires were gonna be great because I didn't want to worry about flats, but I guess that's the least of my problems. Everything else is just cheaply made. They do have great customer service. When the fender broke, I I emailed them. They asked me the the store, I guess the number for the purchase. I gave it to them, and then they sent me all the information on what I needed to fill out, what broke, what did I need, and they sent it to me within 3 business days, which is pretty fast. I didn't expect that. They're very helpful, so I do give them that. But this scooter here is very cheap. Handlebars come undone really easy. Literally, they just screw. That's annoying. The whole thing rattles. Look, check this out. That is the handlebars. That's how loose the handlebars have come. And I get it, bolts come loose, you know what I mean? You should tighten it every once in a while, but these bolts have to be tightened almost every time we come back from a ride. But overall, out of 10, I'll say I'll give this scooter a 3. A 3 just because, you know, it was one of my first scooters, and it does give you a fairly good speed. 17 miles per hour, which is pretty good. It has blue LED lights at the bottom that do not turn off. These lights are on no matter what. It does have a rear brake light, and when you press the brakes, they do flicker. And the light, like I said, is not bright enough to depend on at seeing it at night. So I would get like an extension, an extra light. I don't even know how you would house it. I guess you would house it on the handlebar. The folding mechanism it's fairly easy after you get used to it. You got to push that lever down, it folds down. It's about 35 pounds total in weight of the scooter. There are no lock codes. Once you turn on, you can drive, so you definitely want to get a lock if you're going to lock this thing up. But overall, I should not have bought this scooter. Currently I ride a GoTrax G-Max Ultra, which is another review I did on my channel, and that scooter is a 10 out of 10 best commuter scooter. It's beating the Birds and the you know, the Xiaomi scooters. It's up there with the Segway Pro. You know, I don't remember if that was the name of the scooter, but I know it's the Segway, the top Segway e-scooter, and it's up there in durability, and you know, it's really solid. GoTrax makes some solid scooters with great anti-theft systems. It has a built-in lock on the side, but let's not get onto that scooter. We're talking about this scooter. This scooter is, I'll say, for little kids who are commuting to school, or you know, somewhere close, and you definitely don't want to take this thing off-roading because all the bolts come undone. Kind of unsafe. So this scooter, I know I'm dragging on this video. There's so many things I want to talk about. When I first got it, I was happy with it. Now, you know, a month in, and I'm kind of wish I'd never spent $400 on this scooter. I probably would have been better off with some rollerblades. A bike. Sheesh. But yeah, that's the Hiboy Max V2. I do not recommend this scooter. It falls apart. Maybe get the upgraded version. Yeah.